with Gasol in the middle. One's good. Durant. Kevin Durant against Inch.
And Kevin, you know, with your study of the game and its history, only the league in that category 5 straight.
Isn't that amazing?
It really is. One of the oldest.
Man, and rocket to the rim.
Don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Now Wade after the.
And it's not a stretch to think that when all is said and done, Kevin Durant could be the greatest scorer in NBA history. I mean, since his 3rd season, he's led the league in total scoring every year.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Right side, Butler. Wade sets the pick for Butler. Back to Rondo. He dishes it to Butler. Down to 5.
And Durant last season setting the 3rd longest streak of consecutive games with 25 points or more in NBA history. I mean, he finished that streak with 41 straight games of 25 or more points. A blowout win. Or we could still be talking about that streak.
The Warriors shoot.
Guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Wade against Thompson. Wade passes to Gasol. Here's Gibson. And he takes that one up and powers it through. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And Green gets it to go.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
The drive by Rondo. That's good. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season and one of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
That's good. Bulls trail by 8. He feeds it to Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Curry wide open and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And Chicago has possession. Rose is checked in for Rajon Rondo.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls, Derrick Rose.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. You didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Now here's Durant. Right side, Durant. Some solid defense from Butler.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Durant against Butler. Green with a screen on Butler. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. Rose kicks to Gibson. Outside Rose. Wade on the wing. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bazili's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. 6 to shoot. Rose double teamed. Here's Noah. And the layup's good off the glass. Noah's got his first 2 points of the night.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Barnes with it. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Curry kicks to Durant. Puts up a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got 5.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got his second bucket.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Second free throw, no good. Now here's Noah. There's Rose with the 3. Can't get it to go. He got it up. Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those go down, but that's why you chuck them up there. You want to give yourself a chance.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Jimmy Butler. Noah is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Brooks. And that's good. And the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Brooks. Golden State's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
You know, one thing you have to admire, respect, and appreciate with this Bulls team is they've had some really difficult luck with the injuries to Derrick Rose, but it was a no-excuse team. They never hung their heads. They competed, and they continue to win at a high level.
Now Brooks, after the missed 3 from Iguodala. Brooks outside. Rose goes in. Rose can't get that one to fall, and that one's good. Noah's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Durant. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Wade, he's checked in for Rose. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Brooks. And that one's good.
It's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson is already an elite shooter, but he isn't done yet. He wants to be a complete off guard. He said, I'm trying to attack more. Everyone knows knows my jumper is the base of my game, but to be an all-star caliber player one day, I have to finish at the rim. I have to dunk more, show people I can jump. Guys?
He keeps adding layers to his game. Thank you, Doris. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That is his first foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Rondo. The shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Rajon Rondo returning to action in mid-January of 2014, a little less than a year after his ACL tear. And Steve, he looked pretty good.
He did. His shooting percentages were down, but rebounding and passing as well as he ever has. Rondo, I think this year will be much more effective now that he's got some reps back on that knee.
And that one's good.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. And Rondo's field goal percentage dipped, but he shot a lot more three-pointers than ever before in his career. Coming off that injury, maybe not looking to drive as much as in the past. He hit that three-point shot at about 29%. I think he's got to get that mark up. If he does, then he could really be lethal.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Durant comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Steph Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Rondo tried to add range to his shot. Didn't stay idle while he was getting healthy. Seems he rehabbed his shot while rehabbing his knee.
Dwayne Wade over the last 4 years adjusted beautifully to playing off the ball alongside LeBron James, and that was not easy, folks. He actually became one of the game's best cutters during that time. Now back to his old ways, playing with the ball in his hands a lot more. Should suit him well.
Chicago calls timeout. And Wade still a dynamite finisher around the rim. One of the league's preeminent slashers.
Yeah, he's extremely productive in the pick and roll, able to score and make plays for others with his outstanding vision.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. And that one's good. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Durant.
The only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest seemed easy.
Rondo drives in. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Gasol.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Rondo against Curry. Blocked.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Lets the three fly. Again, Curry missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Warriors leading by 3.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
Now here's Durant. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Got that one up quick. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Rondo. Gibson setting the pick for Rondo. Wade outside. Gasol against Bogut. And it's Rondo penetrating. Takes it off the glass. Rondo's got 8 points.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Curry with it. He's got 9. Pulls it up. Jump shot is good that time. 11 points in the game. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Mirotic. Brooks checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Rose in for Rajon Rondo. Rose dishes to Brooks. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Rose passes to Brooks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you look back at last season, he shot 87% from the foul line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe. I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Timeout called the Warriors. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Here's Livingston. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half ends in a...
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball floor here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau worked with Clippers coach Doc Rivers in Boston for many years, and they remain close friends, often sharing notes. Rivers said of Thibodeau, "He's the best mind I've ever been around. People keep expecting them to fall, but he holds them together. It's his system, but it's more just his way. He simply doesn't relent, Kevin."
He makes his players believe, Doris. That's something they both share in common. Thank you. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Here is Durant. The Bulls getting the bucket. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Durant's got 13.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. It's bad news, I'm afraid. He's saying that it looks like a broken ankle, which can truly be a devastating injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State. Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Warriors leading by 5. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Outside Durant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. He had a nice open look right there. Durant.
You know, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7". You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, physical play.
8 points for him. And Bogut with the block. Green up on top. He's covered by Rondo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On up the court. Counted, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Wade.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And Green, certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, it really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Iguodala in for Sean Livingston. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say it.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Bulls trail by 4. Wade kicks to Rondo. Back to Wade. Rondo drives in, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Outside Gasol. Wade drives in, and he hits it to tie the game up. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Now here's Iguodala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game for the lead. And Dwayne Wade with the 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. And he gets a 3 of his own. Good answer there.
Yeah, and he's not scared to trade shots like that.
And Chicago shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Gibson with the screen on Spates. And it's Wade penetrating. Up and in on the layup. Wade's got 11 in the second half.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Green with a screen for Iguodala. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Iguodala's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rondo. He's got 8. Pass to Butler. And Iguodala comes to help. 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And it's Butler missing.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Spates with a screen on Wade.
Three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
I got my money, and I can't let go. I'm killing every second till the season's
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Warriors leading by 3. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is out there with Brooks. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Noah in at the 5 down low. Noah against Bogut. Clock at 6. Stolen by Noah. Fires from deep. The shot misses. Here's Golden State now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
It's Thompson off the drive, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Rose dishes to Brooks. Back to Rose. This one for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Noah with a screen on Iguodala. Dishes it to Noah. The pass to Rose. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brooks. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now here's Durant. From deep. They grabbed their own miss. Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Thompson outside. Takes a big height pass and goes in. Thompson's got 13 points in the second half.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Mirotic's shot is off. Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala the pass to Barnes. For 3, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's Brooks in the corner. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Gasol's checked in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
Oh, man, guys, it's unbelievable to see him pull up from so deep.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Klay, a swingman, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
Wade, he's checked in for Aaron Brooks. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And Klay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Klay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying
oh, my, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal. As a college and pro standout himself.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Takes the three. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Chicago also making a switch. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Fires, high post, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. To the inside. Here's Barbosa. 1:35 left in the fourth. Thompson, a screen on Wade. Livingston. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And no mistakes there. A couple of good free throws to give them a little extra cushion.
Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Golden State. Gets to Barbosa. Wing shot on the way. The shot misses. Good D by Gasol. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Butler. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed.
Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rose goes in. The dish to Gibson. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Here's Livingston. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Butler can't get that one to fall.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Livingston. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, what do you think, folks? You go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
And the Warriors making a change here. Nine seconds left in the game. Durant dishes to Livingston. For the win. Oh, he put it down!
And a count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
The buzzer!
Oh, I do not believe my eyes. How in the world can the game end on a shot like that?
I tell you what, nothing's going to top that. Now I've seen it all.